Hello, Math 12 students. Welcome to week 2. You made it through week 1. Yay. There's a lot to figure out and learn. Canvas, Newton. So you're doing a great job that you're still here and hanging in. Yay. So here's our home page, and I want to show you the student view so you see how you will see it. And once everybody has finished contributing to the class norms doc, then I'll put a link here to it so that you can go view it and see what your classmates have added. You're doing a great job on it. I'm really impressed by your thoughtfulness. Then here are the Zoom meeting links again if you do need to find them. I send invitations always before every Zoom meeting so you don't have to go look for the links. But if you want to find them yourself, here they are. And then the student hour Zoom Wednesday evening, 6:30 to 8:30. Please come and hang out. I'm going to make a room that's a Math 12 breakout room that you can go into without me there, but I will be in the main room, so you can pop out and ask me a question and then go back in and work with your classmates. So I'm hoping that will be a space that you can use for working together with your classmates. Then here's my Google Voice number again, so feel free to call or text that number. And then if you sign up for Remind, it makes it much easier for me to send out a blast text to everybody. I can't do that with the Google Voice number. It will brand me a spammer and turn my account off. So that's the Remind text app. It just makes it easy for me to send out an invitation to the Zoom meeting with a link right in it and trying to make it easy for you. So then each week I'll add a new button for the module so you can go right to the module. So we're starting week 2 and you don't have access to view this resource, so I wanted you to see this. So this is because this test student has not completed module 0 and module 1. So see how when I set up the week 2 module, it has prerequisites, things you need to complete before you can access it. So all of the week 1 module and the module 0 have to be completed before you'll be able to access the week 2 module. So in module 0, you had all these assignments, read the syllabus, and I asked you to submit things. I didn't make them optional because I really want you to get off to a strong start. But then you'll see starting in the week 1 module, I just ask you to view. And then in the week 1 journal, I ask you to view. The discussion boards will not be available after the Sunday of the week that they're in. So please make sure you get your original post done by Wednesday and your responses to your classmates by Sunday. So I'm not going to require you to submit those things. I just want to make sure you go look at them and know where to find them. So then I do want you to check your Sierra College student email this week. I am required to send official emails to your Sierra College student email. I'm really not supposed to use the Canvas messaging system for formal communications. So before the class starts, I send out a welcome email, and I can see that only about 50% of the recipients have opened it and looked at it. So you might find it really helpful to go check your student email, and there are probably lots of emails there if you haven't checked it yet. So I'm just going to ask you to do that. And then each week, this is going to be the same pattern. 2 quick quizzes, one due Monday, one due Thursday. On Monday in the Zoom, we'll look at quick quiz 2 together, and I'll make a recording of that time. Let me strongly suggest that you first try the quiz yourself before watching the video. If you just watch the video and copy what I do, pretty sure that's not going to really contribute a lot to your learning. Trying things and getting it wrong and then fixing it is a great way to learn. So the quick quiz 3, that's the one we'll look at the Wednesday Zoom, and then I'll also make a recording of our review of the quiz together. Then the Shine quiz is the big quiz. So the quick quizzes are 3 points. The Shine quiz is 40 points, just to give you some perspective. So the Shine quizzes are a little smaller than half of a test. Usually a test in my former world was 100 points. So you need to plan to spend some serious time on this. So it's due on Friday, but no, the due dates are always flexible. So if it works better for you to work during the weekend, that's fine. Just do make sure you don't fall behind. It's just disastrous in an online course that keeps marching forward, even if you're falling behind. It's really, really hard to catch up. You have to go kind of double speed for a little while. So then there'll be a week 2 discussion board. And again, you're going to reply by Wednesday and then respond to classmates by Sunday. And there's a week 2 journal. Then here are your learning resources. Newton homework and mini quizzes. I just put a reminder of which assignments are due. The Newton assignments are all, scroll down. The Newton assignments are all together at the bottom of the modules page. So that's where you're going to go to find them. And then you get started in Newton by clicking on the first homework assignment, and it will take you to Newton and a payment page. And if you're not ready to pay yet, you can get 14 days of free courtesy access. So choose that option so that you can get started, even if you don't have your access code yet or you don't have funds yet. So please don't delay getting started on your Newton work. So for the first 2 weeks, I am going to require you to click on each resource and view it. You don't have to do anything with it, but I want you to see the resources that are available to you. So each section has a worksheet that goes with it, and those worksheets come from the Newton people. So what they are is problems to get you ready for the homework, so that you can start right off getting problems correct and have a shorter homework assignment. So if you want to do some check yourself problems before you get started on the Newton homework, that's what these worksheets are for. And then let me scroll down and show you that everyone has an answer key. So you always have the answers to those Newton worksheets. And then I also have provided a link to the OpenStax textbook, that section that corresponds. And you're probably noticing this, but Canvas jumps around a little bit when you first go to a new thing. So it's kind of frustrating, but pause for a second or two until it stops jumping around, because I can't tell you how many times I clicked the wrong thing because it wasn't settled yet. So when you click the OpenStax link, it will take you right to the section in our online textbook that pertains to the section you're working on. So hopefully that will make it convenient for you to refer to the textbook. So that's what's in the week 2 module. And you do need to view everything for the first 2 weeks, just so I can make sure you know what's available. So week 2 and week 3, you'll have to click on all the resources, and then after that, it will just be optional and the things will be available, but I want to make sure you know they're there. So let's get off to a really great start. And your first Newton homework assignments are due Monday. So please get started as soon as you possibly can working on those. And then also take a look at Quick Quiz 2 that's due Monday. And if you can come to the Zoom meetings, that would be great. We're pretty much going to do the same thing on Monday at 9:30 and at noon. Sometimes students ask different questions though. So I record both of the quiz reviews in case you came to one of the sessions and want to see it again, or if you want to look at both of them. The cool thing about recordings is you can watch them faster than they happened in real life. So I sound pretty hilarious at double speed. So let's have a great week. I'm looking forward to seeing you get off to a really strong start.